welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Face shave time again. I've got 2 days growth and I'm looking forward to this one basically because I really like the scent on this soap. I have made a massive U-turn in the last sort of 6 months into barbershop scents. How it happened or where it occurred, I've got no idea, but I just really enjoy them now. I like that powdery sort of sweet, I can't put my finger on it. They all smell sort of different, everyone's take is unique, but they all smell great, and I haven't really come across a barbershop that I don't enjoy now. And I do sort of miss Seville from Barrister Man, and even Cad from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, which I used to have, would probably fall into that category that I would enjoy now. Now this one is, as you know already, Heritage Hill Shave Company, Washington. Now the scent notes on it are tobacco bay, jasmine, patchouli, sweet orange and fir needle. When I first read that I thought, ooh, doesn't really sound like I'm going to like it. Same with my wife, she read the scents out and went, oh, I don't really know if I'm going to like that. And then you pop it open and there's this beautiful sort of sweet, creamy barbershop style scent. That's what I get from it. So if you like barbershops, this is a cracking scent to have in the den. Now this is, I think this is 6 ounces, yeah. 6 ounces of soap. I can't remember how much these are, but I will pop a link down below for Heritage Hill Shave Soap Company, or Shave Company, is it? Yeah, Shave Company. Now, Josh, who owns this company, has commented on my previous video saying that there are now ingredients on the new side labels. I don't know how old these tubs are, or whether these are like old stock. Doesn't matter, the soap base is still the same and the scent is still the same. And I think the tubs look a little bit different on the website. The labels on the top, I did speak about these not being too, they just look a little bit dull and a little bit, you know, they're not quite there. And he has, even looking at the labels on the website, he has made quite a significant difference with them. They're more pronounced, they look more vibrant. Even though it's the same colour scheme and the exact same picture, they just look sharper and better. So I haven't seen the actual tubs themselves done. I might check YouTube out and see if I can see what they look like, but I've been assured that the ingredients are on here now, on the new ones, and the new label on the front has been pizzazzed up and looks a lot better. So without further ado, let's wet my Craving Shaving 26mm Duranot from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements with my Siri brush handle. And I love these little coins. I don't know whether Charles is still using these coins or not, the smaller coins. I actually prefer them. I think they look better than the big coins that you get on most brushes. You see much more of the base of the brush, and I just think it looks a little bit classier, I don't know. And I think he turned this is a beautiful little handle. It's a very well proportioned brush, I think, and the colour scheme's great. And if you do work with Charles, he's a cracking bloke, but his brush turning skills are excellent. There's not a single striation or scratch mark on this brush handle. It has been finished absolutely flawlessly and perfectly, as far as my naked eye can see. Anyway, we are 3 minutes in. I have spraffed a lot of crap and it's time to get loading up. So I'm just going to dip the tips lightly and then straight into the soap for a 13-second load. I'm just looking at the time. There we go. So that is 13 seconds. I haven't soaked the soap, I haven't put any water on top of it. That was just dry, brand new puck of soap, or new tub of soap. There's not much left in there, but my wife's got this new sort of, I think it's a, what's it called? It's just cheap shit. It is this crappy Tropical Breeze plus espresso body mist. It's got alcohol, water, fragrance, propylene glycol, glycerin, isopropyl palmitate, BHT, and I think T-butyl alcohol is tetrahydrobutyl alcohol, I think. T-butyl. It lingers freaking hours in this bathroom and it just catches me in my throat when I'm breathing in through my nose, my mouth, everything. It's horrendous stuff. I have picked her up some nice fragrances for her birthday, which is actually on the 29th of September. And the kids are getting us some sort of everyday perfumes as well that she can wear, because she uses so much perfume for work and things like that. But she doesn't put a good stuff on. She puts on sort of cheaper perfumes for daily use. So, right, let's start painting this on. The problem is, I was going to say it's going to overpower the soap, but I don't think it is. This is a good scent strength. It's like a 5 it's a good 5 out of the tub at least. Now it's on my face I can smell it clearly, so I would say it's a good 5 just painting this on so far. But it's a well blended scent, it's really nice. And it does have that sort of powdery barbershop thing going on. If you watched my previous videos with Heritage Hill, you will know that I'm a fan of the soap base. I think it's a great soap base, I think it's well priced. I think he's had a plan. I don't know whether it's just Josh that's there, but they've had a plan at Heritage Hill. They've got something that they follow. It's sort of along the lines of Strike Gold Shave with the American sort of theme, you know, the Strike Gold Shave doing the presidential theme. This is more sort of places and people, and it looks good, you know, and from an American standpoint it's patriotic, you know, they've got the Patriot, but it is a patriotic sort of thing. And very much like Western Australians and Australians in general, they're very patriotic people, so if you can give them something that feels like home, it works and it sells, I can assure you. And I think he's onto something here with a very high quality soap base at very affordable prices. I will say one thing, 6 ounces of soap is a lot of soap, and I'm at a point now where I'm like, do you know what, I quite like these smaller tubs, not actual smaller tubs, but less soap in them, you know, like a 3 ounce tub. Something that you can smash through if you're using one soap and you can knock it out really quickly. And I think that's why Sterling does well with the samples in terms of selling them. They don't make any money from them, but in terms of selling them, probably. This tastes pretty good as well. It makes tasty soaps. It actually tastes quite nice, there you go. And yeah, it's got all these weird sort of things in it. So, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes good, that's got to be a bonus, surely. Well, COVID-19 hits hard in Western Australia. I've got 4 tubs of soap that are probably edible. You just never know when you might need them. Probably make your farts smell nice as well. Really nice scent, it really is. I've been very impressed by the scents. I'm not a massive fan of, what's the other one called? Something Hall? The Something Hall, I can't remember. My memory's absolutely dreadful. The cedar scent. And I think it's because I'm not a big fan of of cedar the wood, but it is a very nice scent in terms of its blending. If you like wood scents and you like cedar, it is a good scent. I can't disagree with the actual scent being good. It's just not a scent that I personally enjoy. It's quite a lot more water. It's quite a thirsty base, but not too thirsty. And I think with a 13-second load, which is my sort of number I picked, it doesn't need to be 13 seconds. I get a good amount of soap in there that I can spend a bit of time lathering and enjoy it, which this is my favourite part of the shave, lathering. And probably the post-shave when it's all done and you get to feel that, hopefully, irritation free and as little blood as you can possibly have. You can see that gloss on there, just on this sort of section here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to paint some water in, but you can see that's a lovely lather already. So I'm just going to dip the brush down about that far into the water and then just paint it on. I'm not going to actually splay the brush anymore. And what this does is it just adds just a little coat of water into what's on my face without actually absorbing too much of it. It just sort of, it just gives it that nice sort of wet, slick feel. Now, I'm not using the Feather Artist Club today, I'm just going to use the Carve. I haven't just used the Carve on its own for a little while now, so. And I've got, as you can see behind me, I've got the door open again. Just for that exposure side of things for the camera, really. I know when the door's open, it sort of focuses more on my head and my face, and it doesn't blow out so much when I put the lather on. It does a little bit, but it's not quite as bad, excuse me, because of the darkness in the background. Right, the Carve Christopher Bradley razor. Stainless steel with the A-plate, which you should be able to see quite clearly if I hold it like that, just down in this corner. And I've got a Wizamet Super Iridium. It's still in here, it's still shaving superbly well. That's what it looks like. Now I know this is the Wizamet because up the top corner here it's got TM, and the Paul Silva Super Iridiums have got the exact same writing on it, but they've got an R, and I just think Paul Silva has an R and Wizamet has an M in it. So that's how I sort of remember what blade's what if I've got two sitting next to each other. Just my crazy thought process. So here we go. It's just such a slick soap as well. Now this is a zero prep shave. This is like my pre-shave is just a splash of water before a lather. And you can see there the 2 days growth. It just peels it off, no problem. I had a comment as well today on a video where I sort of compared the Carve and the Tatara Masamune Nadachi razor, and I think I'm going to try and say it exactly, but it could be paraphrasing. I think it just said too much bull. So you know, that's fair enough. I do talk a lot of shit. I really do. I do spraff a lot of crap when I'm on these on my videos. But give me something to work with, you know. Like, just if you got something you're not happy with, I'm talking too much crap, or you don't believe what I'm saying, and you're not happy with what I'm saying, at least at a bare minimum, give me some constructive criticism. Give me something to work with. You know, I do this for me. I don't do it for anyone else. I do it because I enjoy shaving, and I do it because I enjoy making the videos as well. You know, it's not I earn a little bit of money from this through YouTube, which 99% of the money that comes in from YouTube goes back into the channel. It goes back into purchasing stuff for the channel that I use. You know, so it's not like I'm not making fortunes on any amount of money that's life-changing amounts of money and things like that from it. I do it because I enjoy it. The fact that you can earn a little bit of money through it, it's just that it's an added bonus, that's all it is. But at the end of the day, I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. I put the time in. I've spent a lot of time learning this way of life, the way of this hobby and how it works, and how to actually shave using all these different products and blades. I've tried practically every double-edged razor blade in the world that's available. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of them. And look at that. Now it's a little bit airy. I can assure you it's a wonderful lather. So you can see, you see the air bubbles because the camera picks it up, no problem. The camera's incredible, but you will see the air bubbles. But yeah, like I say, I am, and always have been, open to suggestions, and I try my best to sort of accommodate things when people say things aren't working well, you know. I mean, the hardest one for me to accommodate is, I can't understand you. Well, I'm sorry, but I just can't eradicate my accent. And I'm speaking very, very slow in terms of how I normally speak. So I've spent the best part of 13 years in Australia now. And for the best part of 13 years, I've had to try and retrain myself with actually speaking English, the Queen's English. Because the first 4 or 5 years were pretty hard. And when you've been in Scotland all your life and you spoke very, very quickly and joined all your words together for so many years, it is near on impossible to just switch it off or alter the way you do things. So yeah, so that's just my little sort of, it's not a niggle at anyone, but if you're going to say something like there's a lot of, this is crap, what the hell are you talking about, are you just rambling on rubbish, you know, just, this is bull, give me something to work with. I mean, you spent the time to watch enough of the video for you to say that, unless you haven't watched any of it, you don't like me, and you're just saying it for just to be a prick, you know, that's fair enough. I've got nothing against people that think like that, I do things like that, it doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, I couldn't really give a rat's arse, but I will listen to constructive criticism and try and change things for the better if I can. At the end of the day, it's shaving, really. I didn't recognise the name of the bloke, or the, I don't know whether it is a bloke, the person that actually put the comment in. I think it was a first time comment. Maybe not, could be totally wrong. It's a very slick soap. It's a great soap base, great scent. It's a really good product, I must say. I mean, that's a super close shave. The blades, those Wizamet blades, honestly, if you get your hands on some, worth every penny. Probably my most recommended blade next to Paul Silver now. I still recommend Gillette blades, pretty much all of them. They're fantastic, but in terms of if you want a sharp, smooth, comfortable shave and you want the blades to last a long time, Wizamet and Paul Silver are excellent choices. I mean, you still need quality soaps and quality products to shave with any blade, really. God, I can't even pull my skin. Now it does leave, one thing with this soap is it does leave a bit of soap scum in your sink, so if you do fill your sink up, be prepared to actually have to give it a good scrub on the sides and things to get the soap off. Not all soaps do that I've found. I think Ariane and Evans are one of the best for not soap scumming the sink up. Oh, that water's roasting today. Oh yes. What a fantastic shave. I'm just going to wet my hands ever so slightly, flick off most of the excess, and then finish off once again, as always at the moment, with Codex Beauty Skin Superfood. One pump is all you need. You actually don't need that much, to be honest, but it's a tiny amount of cream. Fantastic. And there we have it. Heritage Hill Shave Company, Washington. Pretty much a beautiful barbershop then. I'm assuming that's what he was going for. If he wasn't, that's what he's created. And if you didn't know that, that's what I believe it to be. It's definitely barbershop-ish, and it's definitely in that ballpark. The brush was the Craving Shaving Siri brush, created by the colours of the Siri logo on Apple when I was a big Apple user, which I'm not anymore really, with a 26mm Duranot from PAA, which is no longer available, and the carved Christopher Bradley razor with a 3.25 inch handle, stainless steel A-plate, the Wizamet Super Iridium blade, and I finished off today with Codex Beauty Skin Superfood. I hope you enjoyed that. There will be a link down below for the soap. I'm not going to link everything in this one because by the time I get to edit it, I forget what I've used anyway. So if you do have any questions, you want to know where the brush is from, or where the soap or the post-shave or the razor or anything's from, a lot of my previous videos do have that, but I will start rolling them back in again whenever I get some of the time to do it. And with that, I'm at 21 minutes. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.